Good everybody. Good day everybody. Jeez. Excuse me for a little bit of lateness in the video and somewhat I'm a little befuddled, disheveled, whatever you want to call it. Jenny Ann and the girls are in St. Louis. They went up to pick up Lisa and Sharon, and they wanted to go shopping in the city. They decided to go by and visit my Aunt Sue and take her out to lunch. I opted to stay home because I wanted to do a little bit more cleaning, a little bit more straightening up. Because my sister-in-law Alicia cooked last night, and because my both my sister-in-laws are on diets. Um, I think one of them is on a low carb diet, while the other one, wow, all my glasses seem to have problems lately, and yeah, Janie is on a low carb, and Alicia is on a keto diet. Now, if you know what a keto diet is, you know more than I do. um, Basically, from what I understand, it's low sugar, low carb, low. It cuts out a lot of artificial stuff. Basically, less less pre-made or boxed meals, or more vegetable and fruit, less certain products. Um, I don't understand it. That's fine and dandy. I don't mind catering to their needs because, you know, maybe it's a good diet. Maybe me and Jerry will start doing keto more than what we have been. So it's kind of like my refrigerator, and I'm not complaining. Please don't take any of this as a complaint. My refrigerator is filled to the gills, to the point of bursting open with um, vegetables and fruits, and my freezer is busting to the gills with certain kinds of meats, frozen products. So I'm kind of like, hey, I'll do this for the 5 to 7 days, 5, 6, 7 days they're here, the week that they're here. I don't care. I don't mind. Um, Now I know the new plan is basically, since we're behind due to visitation and goofing off and things like that. Um, Today is going to be a day of just resting and visiting and whatnot. Saturday, Jerry is determined to decorate. She's even talking about locking herself into the dining room and decorating the dining room the way she wants, because the guest bedroom didn't get decorated the way she wanted. She wanted to put like half library type scene using my desk and whatnot, and then half herbology type lab from Harry Potter on the other side of the room. That didn't get done, which nobody's upset. Um, we're all having fun. We're all just kind of like hanging out, chilling, doing whatever we have to do to have a good time and not stress over things. Jerry Ann was stressing over things the last 2 days, and I said, babe, your sisters are here. They're helping us out with finalizing the cricket project and all the little things that she was doing and stuff like that. And I just kind of went, don't don't stress over it. Have a good time. It's your 50th birthday. It's a milestone in our lives because we've had a parent pass away before their 50th or right around their 50th. So it's kind of like one of those, yay, we hit a milestone. We hit 50. Just like when I got 1,000 subscribers, I celebrated it. I was happy about that. Finally got the information to start monetizing. I'm figuring that out. I'm trying to get my computer, because my Mac has a webcam. It's just trying to figure out how to record on it or go directly to live. Jan figured it out. I haven't. And I don't know if she used her phone. No, she used her phone for live, and she used the computer to read the comments and whatnot during the live session, which I have a feeling that's exactly what I'm going to do, because I'm getting frustrated with my computer system because I followed all the things it told me to do. You know, download Chrome, um, make sure Chrome is running. My computer and Chrome are having troubles communicating, which I'm thinking it wasn't. It's not my computer. It's Chrome. Um, I have to probably go in and watch some tutorials on how to do it. Maybe just watch a tutorial on how to activate the webcam on Mac. I don't know. Um, but I'm not letting it get to me to a point where I'm ready to just say to heck with it and toss it out the window. Um, I did read a lot of the information that YouTube put out on their guidelines for monetization and whatnot. I'm like, I think I'm good. I don't think I use that much of any profanity. Maybe he double hockey sticks, but I don't think I use any of the derogatory terms or anything like that. At least I try not to because I don't have the heart for what some people would. I've been called a racist, but I'm like, no, no, no. How is that possible? I don't see. Everybody to me doesn't matter what skin color they are. As a friend of mine used to put it, you're a brother from another mother. You know, um, because me and my friend, the guy I'm talking about, or actually it was a girl. I'm sorry. It was a girl that I knew when I worked Yellowstone that she coined that phrase, and I was just kind of like, that's a good one because that's the way I see it. I mean, I don't see skin tone. I see what's in the heart, the person's attitude, the person's actions, even the person's words. Um, so I think I'm pretty good to go for YouTube. But like I said, Joanna's in St. Louis with the girls and my aunt, and I opted to stay home. Two reasons why I opted to stay home. One is just to get a few little projects done here and there, and two, I needed some down. I mean, 2 days with my New York in-laws were just kind of like, wow. Now I know why I don't miss New York. I mean, their normal tone is like loud. Um, I wouldn't say not obnoxious, but just loud. Um, the fun thing is my house, because my New York in-laws are used to certain temperatures, and when you're going through menopause, basically, um, you have, and this is just what I'm learning from the women around me, is you have hot flashes and temperature fluctuations and things like that. And I'm like, well, the temperature fluctuation sounds like when I've been drinking too much and I start getting warm real quick. Otherwise, if you want to set the temperature at a constant 68 degrees during the daytime and 66 at night, that's fine. Fine and dandy by me. I can put on long sleeve shirt, you know, clothing to keep me warm, basically. Oh, I've got to get Jan to send me a text message before they get into town because I want to wear it for the birthday party, but I have pictures. I want to show these pictures at the end of this video. I want to wear my Renaissance clothes, and my one sister-in-law said the Renaissance outfit that I have, which is actually more it's Renaissance style, but it's also you can wear it I could wear it for cosplay for Assassin's Creed. Um, but I have pictures of the costume, and she said I look like a Death Eater because it's a black. The overcoat is a black. Let's see if I can remember what it's called, but it's a black tail coat. Basically, it's got like. Well, you see it in the pictures. I'm sorry. Or I don't know how to describe it. It's a long coat with a hood and two like pieces of fabric that go to about my almost my knees, and it's just like look like two little like a yeah two tails. to DuckTales, or whatever you want to call it. I'm sorry, I filled up my bird feeder yesterday, and I've got a flock of look like finches just enjoying themselves. So they kind of distract me. It's one of the reasons why I don't do video out in the living room, because factor if my curtains are open to get enough light, so I don't have to turn on lights. I get distracted by the birdies. I could have done it in my chair by the computer facing inwards towards the living room. Then I wouldn't see them flying around my bird feeder. But all in all, we're having fun. We're having a good time. We don't really have, like, I don't, well, Jerry Ann might have a menu in her head, but I don't. She's very detail oriented, I guess you'd say. She can make a plan and keep it in her head, and it makes it easier for her to deviate from her plan to basically roll with the punches. I don't do that so easily. I have to have a plan, and I unfortunately have to, or try to stick to it as best as I can. And it gets frustrating if I can't. That time I was young, the first time I felt like I was going to sneeze. My sinuses have been a little overactive the last 2 days. And I think part of it is we're leaving my mom's room open for the cat. And my sister-in-law, Alicia, does smoke. And not that we're not allowing mom to come out here and out to the living room and smoke, but Alicia's been smoking out here. I think for the most part, mom, who doesn't really leave her rooms, chain smokes. And for mom, it's a combination of stress control, and I don't know why, but she has to do it. She has to keep herself going. And it's just kind of like, really? Why? But I have to remember when mom comes back, I have to close her vents, change the bed, put her bedding back on, her clean bedding back on, and stuff like that. But that's for the future. But now that I've reached my goal of 1,000, I'm now monetized. So your viewership not only will help me earn some, help start earning some money for us. I can now try to go live, which I might do in 20 minutes or so if the girls aren't back. They didn't specify what time they was going to be back. Jay was talking about once they get in town, she doesn't know if she's going to take them to the hotel where Lisa and Sharon are going to stay at the Baymont Hotel here in town. The Baymont is a decent hotel. I've never been in it, but we looked at hotels, decent hotels, at least. I think we looked at 2 to 3 star hotels, for the least amount of money. So we were trying to get the best choice for our buck. So we were getting the best whatever you want to call it, for our buck. I'm sorry, I feel a little like, not really walking on eggshell type feeling, but trying to be as mindful as possible of the words I use just so I can get monetized. Might sound weird, but I'm also trying to make sure that what I say is not going to be construed as rude or mean or disrespectful towards our fellow man, because there's so much going on in the news about what's going on, the increased COVID activities. That might have just got me in trouble because I said that. But the the epidemic that we're going through is increasing here in our country. Um, there's a multitude of reasons why. So it's kind of like, you know, how to talk about it without talking about it. Um, but anyhow, let's see what happens in the near future. Will I go live tonight? Will I go live some other time? I know after the party, once we see how stable our money is, even though Lisa, who does not have a flight out of town, because the plan was Jerry Ann and Lisa would go to drive down to Texas. Um, but that plan was made before I lost my job, and Lisa said after I lost my job that she'd be willing to stay here for a couple weeks as long as she gets back to Texas before certain time in August. So it's like the first or second week of August, they have to leave here to go back. I'm hoping by then I will have my job, my new job. In fact, I want to get on to, granted the interview was Monday and I was going to give her until after the festivities were happening, because one of the things I was told was because there's at least 3 new hires right now, she doesn't want to bring them all at once because that would be overwhelming for not only her and her current crew, but just us in general. So she kind of wants to stagger it, and I was like, "That's fine. I'm fine with that." The thing is, I forgot to ask about how much I'd be making, and as long as I'm making at least $9.50 to $10 an hour, which I think $9.50 is right above or right below minimum wage here in Missouri. But if I can get a job, even if it's a part-time job with at least $9.50 plus an hour, with at least 30 hours a week, 25 to 30 hours a week, I could probably be making enough money to start and get us back on our feet. We might not be making enough money to go all out on date night or even have date night. Might be making just enough money to, between Jerry's YouTube and my work, and maybe when my YouTube starts making decent money. Don't know what the future is going to hold. I'm just praying for the best, trying to cope with what I've got. I'll be honest with you. It's not that I am enjoying not working outside the home, but I feel that if I can break up my day where I have 3-4 days a week working a part-time job, and then coming home to spend my home time either doing this or helping Jerry, I think I'll be happy. I mean, it's not that I'm not happy here. It's more like, with the current activities, I have no, like, I can't say I'm not happy or unhappy or happy. I can sit there and go, I'm doing good. I'm happy with the situation. We're having a good time. I'm just fearful that once everything settles down and we get into a routine, and I'm stuck in a house 24/7 like Jerry Ann is, and I can understand why Jerry Ann wants to get out a lot. I don't know what it's going to be like. And I've heard stories about people who are stuck at home because of the pandemic and whatnot, going stir crazy, marriages falling apart, things like that. I don't want that for me. I don't want that for Jerry. I don't want that for anybody. I mean, I can understand the frustration of being like, I'm stuck at home all the time with the kids and the husband or the spouse, and I'm going to start crazy. Change it up. Game night. Movie night. Do something fun with the family in your home if you're stuck in the home, so you're not at each other's nerve endings. Anyhow, I want to end this. Put those videos on there. I got my beginning scene that I used to have back onto my phone so I can put it all together. I've got to learn how to do stuff on the computer. It might be easier. There's certain things I can't do on the phone, like certain settings and whatnot. I'm doing what I can. I'm learning as I go. Jan right now is so busy she can't be here at my beck and call when I have technical issues with YouTube. That's fine. Sometimes I learn better when I do it myself. Sometimes I learn better when I have somebody helping me. Problem is, there are times where I get frustrated and basically go, here, you do it. That's not good. I have to learn how to do this on my own. Otherwise, I'm not going to get very far. Anyhow, you guys have a good day. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and put them in the comment box. Oh, before I do the final sign off, because I'm now monetized, if you want to, please, and I'm not like asking you to do it, I'm just asking if you want to, go back and play them. Let them play in the background. Even if you watched them, that might help my monetization income, whatnot. Just if you want to. You don't have to. But anyhow, I know that sounded like I was begging, and I don't want to sound like I'm begging. I'm just asking for assistance. There we go. That even sounded bad. But anyhow, if you're not a subscriber and you want to be a subscriber, hit the subscribe button, and then the bell will pop up. You can click on the bell and become a member of this crazy family I have here on YouTube. Until next time, God bless. Have a good day. Bye.